So we drove outside of the city for like 20 minutes to get to the Cold Spring Tavern. And Cold Spring Tavern is kind of a hidden, romantic little place, supposed to be. It's tucked away in the woods, used to be a stagecoach stop.
I remember when we pulled up, it reminded me of like an old Western movie or something.
What else what's your specialty? Like, what do you?
We're known for having a lot of wild game.
But about 100 years ago, stagecoaches used to stop there and put their prisoners in jail on the property. I think they'd stop for a pint or something, or maybe that's British.
Can we get 2 orders? So we were all looking forward to this nice, relaxing afternoon.
When we got there, the energy was a little crazy, and coming to find out someone had just died, which kind of freaked me out a little bit.
There was earlier in the day, somebody had committed suicide and jumped off of a bridge that is about a quarter of a mile down the road.
The fact that the bridge is one of the most popular places, and they said in the state of California for people to commit suicide, I mean, that added a whole another element to the history of the Cold Spring Tavern.
When the guy had told us that someone had committed suicide that morning, this lady ran up to us and she seemed real like on edge and was real shaky.
She was very crazy.
She had come up to the restaurant to celebrate the life and memorialize the death of her brother, who had jumped off of the Cold Creek Bridge 15 years prior.
And on that day, 15 years later, someone else died, and I think that kind of put her over the edge.
I don't remember what happened to me from 6 to 16 because my dad brought home strangers from bars. Oh, yeah. And incest is best.
So apparently this is a big chronic problem in the county of Santa Barbara. People jump off this bridge on a somewhat regular basis.
We all kind of tried to hold it together and let her get through her story.
Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, naked. So what is this for?
So that kind of set the tone for our lunch there.
How far is the bridge from here?
It's right around this turn, so it's
Walking distance?
quarter mile.
Oh, quarter mile. No, that's not walking distance.
So the food was really, really good. Kim ordered a salmon dish because she's a salmon snob. Melanie ordered a vegetarian quiche because she loves quiche and she's a vegetarian. I forgot what Angie ordered. I ordered a barbecue beef sandwich because nobody else will order beef, so everywhere we go, I get stuck eating beef.
There was a lot of meat, which makes me nervous.
They are famous for their onion rings. They are battered and fried in Sierra Nevada in some like original authentic recipe. Onion rings and ranch were the way to go as far as what favorite thing of the day was, favorite thing to eat. They had a lot of local beers and ales and whatnot.
Was this building originally built as a restaurant, or what was it?
I think initially they had some kind of food, but it was more of like a stopover, like a rest stop. They probably mostly had a drink. Yeah,
So were there accommodations?
it's more just like a quick little stopover. It wasn't full facilities, but there's a jail and there's places for people to sleep.
A jail.
Horses to rest.
Jail. So how long would they stay in the jail?
Probably just for a little bit while they're transporting.
Oh, I get it. So they're transporting.
It was probably highwaymen and people that they were transporting north, where they just kept them in the jail while they're relaxing.
All right. So about the food, how long has this menu been going on here?
Probably for a pretty long time. A lot of the recipes are Audrey's recipes and Audrey's mom's recipes, and been in the same family forever.
Okay.
So did they make the ranch?
Yeah, ranch was this was the first restaurant it was served at. So it's not our recipe, but it's the Hidden Valley, which is kind of halfway down the mountain. And I guess maybe Audrey's mother or whoever knew the guy that had the recipe for the ranch. So.
Have you guys thought about bottling that ranch and selling it?
We probably couldn't because it's theirs.
Okay.
So
But
it's like a
nobody else
recipe.
has it. I mean, where else can you
This
get
tastes
it?
better than what you get at the store.
You cannot buy
Yeah,
that.
because we make it here. Yeah, the stuff at the store is
There's
probably
no
it's all
preservatives.
processed and preserved.
Right.
So you guys make.
So we make it here, but we use their recipe, so we probably wouldn't be able to sell it as our own. But
Do you make everything from scratch?
pretty much,
This is
delicious. Not the beer. Paul from Island Brewing.
Do you have like a smoker and like?
Yeah, we have smokers. We have barbecue pits that we do tri-tip sandwiches and weddings, and we cook. We have a grill in the kitchen, and we make all the sauces, like the barbecue sauce. And,
Oh, you made the sauce too?
all the salad dressings, all the breads. Make the bread fresh every morning. No, for dinner, it's a good idea to have reservations, but lunch and breakfast is just kind of walking.
You do live entertainment too, right?
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We do bands up here. They play, right out here in the dirt.
What kind of
There's
music is it?
500 people out here
500?
watching. You got cars all the way up and down the road. We closed this parking lot up here for motorcycles, so this whole parking lot's full of bikes.
Oh, fun.
A ripple goes through the restaurant and through the people that are out front that someone's seen a ghost.
After lunch, one of the camera guys and I took a little walk behind the tavern where there was a few structures, and one of them was the Ojai jail and with a date on the jail cell of 1873. I was taking a peek into the jail cell, and I couldn't really see because it was so dark and it's padlocked. So I decided to take a picture with my digital camera. There was like a 6 to 8 square inch hole in the steel door, and it was the only visible, way to see inside of the jail cell.
So I walk up, and Kim tells me that they were the two that saw the ghost.
Right now.
5 minutes.
Did you see it? I didn't see it. No, we were up here.
Did you see it?
Yes. So we both decided to go take a peek in that little window over there. Okay, so I'm like, why don't I take a picture of the inside because it's dark in there and I can't really see.
Yeah.
So I took one photo, and then I didn't have the flash on, and I just thought, well, maybe I'll take one with the flash on.
Okay.
So I was holding down, my little button right here, and all of a sudden on the screen, this white squiggly light just came coming at us, like squiggling right at us, and we both just lost it.
Did you get it on film?
Nothing showed up on the photo. Did it? No. I'll show you the picture.
Kim is shaking. You can tell she's upset. Our camera guy looks like he's been crying, which she's probably not going to be happy that I said that.
I think I was in the bathroom when Kim found her ghost, but I was there for the after effect, and everyone was screaming, and I had no idea what was going on.
Of course, everybody wanted to look in and see if they could see the spirit, but I think spirits choose to show you themselves. Kind of felt honored, I guess, too. And we were walking through this building across from the jail cell, and the woman who owned the property, who passed away, the woman collected cookbooks, and there was 10,000 cookbooks in this room.
She was very jumpy every time someone said her name or, touched her unexpectedly.
I had entered the room with the camera guy, Mark, who I just shared that experience with, and we were slowly walking around the room, and he thought it would be funny to startle me, and he said, "Boo." You are so horrible. I hate you.
After everything the guy had told us about the weird things that have happened there and all the suicides off that bridge that was really close, I absolutely think Kim saw a ghost there. I believe there's more than one that hangs around that place.
I think I got a picture of it.
Later, we get home, and Melanie had been taking photos the entire time that we were there, and we're going through the pictures, and we find a picture taken in the area where Kim had seen the ghost. There's like this white, foggy haze in the picture. No explanation. Everybody who sees it says, there must have been a fireplace burning, there must have been a smoker,